What's up everyone, how are you? Welcome back to the channel, Gamer 1985 back with our live stream. We've got a new one here, it's the Outer Worlds. We're going to start it right now, so we're going to do it on normal. Everything looks good. By the way, you know what to do, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, follow me on the likes, Instagram and Twitch. You can also follow me on TikTok, and you can also join as a member now too. This is a great game, folks. I really enjoyed this when I completed it years ago.
Owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of
so this is where they get away from Earth and they start a new world in other planets. It's honestly insane. I haven't played it in so long, but even the DLCs are brilliant. It's a bit like Borderlands and Fallout, I think, you know, in the same way. But it's very, very good. So you have different corporations that rule, and you'll find that out soon enough here. But it really is a great game, folks. So there's the Hope landing bay. This is the scientist that's coming in. That's right, Phineas his name is. He's wanted by the corporation. Sort of like Fallout 4 as well, you're frozen, so you are.
Left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
The board, that's right, the board as well. They're a big part, but anyway, we're about to probably make our character here. Strength. Right, so, strength effects, average. Wait there, intelligence, yep, good. Perception, good. Charm, good. Temperament, good. Do I make every, dodge, sneak, lockpick, do you know what? Also would like science, long gun, persuade. Put our intelligence up as well. We'll have Gamers Kingdom, thank you for coming in. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Good to see you. You are indeed first. Appreciate it, mate. Right, so that looks good. So it does. Right, let's figure out the rest of this, because it is a bit of a weird game. Of 2 points available. Oh, if they put to a certain one. Oh, right, so dialogue definitely
I hope we haven't
one.
lost that silver tongue to frostbite.
Inspiration, yeah, I think I might do the tag up
Look
there
at that.
as well.
A real scientist.
Yeah, I'm happy with this. So let's move to the next. Right, so our aptitude, we can only get, how many of these can we get? Maybe one, is it? So we're going to see. Canalist sounded like a nice entry level career for a passion of your skills. Determination bonus, drink effect, persuade up, that could be a good one, you know. Engineering, medical up, science up. Yeah, I might do that one. Can you do other ones?
Handles bits for a living, huh?
Yeah, let's do that one. Gender, male, face. Yeah, more like that, skin tone. There he is. Eye color, no. There we are. Oh, I don't know, I'll just keep it like that. Let's get the hair. What's this look like? Nah. I want it more realistic, so that is wait there, let me see. Oh no, it's definitely not that. To be honest, that looks, yeah, do you wanna know what? That's probably more like it. Is that ginger? What's the more ginger colour? I think it was that the ginger colour, to be fair. That looks more red. I'll keep it like that. Yeah. We got free features, makeup, nope, age. Yeah, I don't want him to be too aged, keep him like that. Next, name. Adam. There we are. Next. Yeah, let's go. Start the game with this character. There we are.
Looks to me your lucky day, my friend.
It's gonna be hard to get used to this game too. It is a tough game, but it's a game that's quite close to Borderlands, you know.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
Whoa!
Initiate skip jump.
Skip jump, quickly, skip it. Oh! Can't catch him now. But I think this is what the world's leading to in like a maybe 10,000 years, maybe skipping the planets like this, you know, eventually.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%.
Shit.
You're right about that.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years.
70 years?
Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death.
Jeez.
It's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Oh, what the hell happened? Oh, there we go. We're being dropped. Dropped into... I don't even know where, but... The Hope's disappearance. Well, it's not really disappeared, is it?
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the
Hawthorne,
landing
that's
site.
right.
He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
That's it, they're all counting on me, and we're heading into this planet here. The first one, we'll have to go and meet a guy called Horfon. And here we are in the Christ planet. We'll get the runabout now, after 10 minutes of watching stuff. But this really is a great game. I really enjoyed it.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by.
The graphics aren't too bad either.
What in Law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it.
Oh, he got
no sense
destroyed.
in letting his ship go to waste.
Jeez, he got absolutely
Hawthorne
wrecked
won't
there.
mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trust
Oh, this looks
fellow.
brilliant.
Might have gone
Looks
after the
really
bounty on my
good.
head. Shame about the whole squashing thing.
You can jump a wee bit
Nasty
higher
way to
too.
go.
There's a fire and all he must have built himself. We need to go under. There's some of the wildlife. So there is. We've got no weapon though. Oh, there's a weapon there, or a guy there from the boards. Right, so we need to sneak. Are they gonna move? Happy days. We got on through. I need a weapon now. Look at that wee thing. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, what the hell?
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Oh, whoa, how the hell? Oh! Do I finally get a weapon here? Oh, who's this guy?
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
That's right, I have to keep mentioning things. They're like walking adverts sometimes.
Looks like a bleeding
the
stop.
NPCs.
I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
How are you feeling?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Happy days. What's about marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns.
Even in a different
Some
planet,
hoes
there's
have grounded
unemployed.
their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Well, I need to get out there.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
See what I mean? They have to constantly keep, you know, about like weapons and all, and about their company and stuff. Like it's insane, but it's brilliant as well. It's hilarious. Right, there we go.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell
Whoa! Freezing out again. Right, tactile time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactile time dilation (TDD) button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing will drain your meter slowly while moving is faster. Right, okay, I know. Get back. It really is a great game, like. I want to take it all, to be honest with you. May as well. You know me and taking stuff, hacking and picking locks. Right, no problem. I'm sure it's just the same. Oh, but can't do that. What about now? Nope, we still can't pick up them then. It'll probably help us out. Pick up fish. Whoa, we got burned there. Jeez. That's class though. Anything in here? Oh, big headshot. Oh, another one down. I'm really liking this game. It really is good. Like, I'm glad to be playing it again. It's definitely a game I'll be continuing. To play. I'm enjoying it. I see wrapped my door there. Someone just wrapped my door and walked on. What the hell? Anyway, where's this other guy I killed? So there's one of them. Where is the other? Oh, that's that guy. Bloody the politicians. It's near voting time, but voting for nothing because they never do anything. Oh, here we are. Oh, there's a woman down there.
Get over here before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You out of your mind? No way. Once we've dealt with these marauders, I'm hunting that sick freak down. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Persuade, do Spacer's Choice guards back down from a challenge?
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Right, you do what you need to do. Whoa, damn.
Going to find bonus.
there's another one. We can search for stuff. Happy days.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Oh, we just go in, so we don't need to worry about her then.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plant. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous
Ada,
digital astrogator.
you're close to
on
my
this
name,
vessel.
Ada. I'm Adam.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Please engage in airlocks. Prepare to eject
Oh,
all
look at her
forward
face.
planes in
Looks very
5,
angry.
4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
I need to get this ship in the air.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact.
the two indeed.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Must be replaced. Jeez, right.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty.
Oh,
High-capacity
right.
power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements.
Right.
I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the
Do you
Unreliable.
understand?
I understand.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
We've got 2 skill points. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend. Right. No problem. Right. So, congratulations, you've gained enough experience to level up. Oh, happy days. Right. So I do want ranged up. So I do, and then why not put hack up as well? Oh, we've got more points. Put sort of everything up. There we go. Right. Oh, how do we apply? Perks. Welcome to the perk selection. On this screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a perk point every 2 levels. Right. 50 base health. Oh, the carrying might be good. Do you know what though? I'm gonna go for the base health. Weapon management. Oh, whoa. can't do anything yet, so we're going to go on out from the Unreliable on out, and we're going to actually maybe talk to her again.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming.
It's good to have the lie up, which is good.
Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. See you later. Right, she said a road, right down here. You can see it in the distance there, Edgewater. Let's get down to it at least. We'll have to do this mission before we board our beautiful new ship, the Unreliable. Look at the size of it. It is massive. But look how beautiful the game really is. Really, really nice. And this will be getting played more on the channel. Like I said, it does have that Borderlands Fallout feel to it. Who are these guys, Death? Resident. A light pistol. Whoa. Hit. There we go. It's like them rocks remind me of the Giant's Causeway, one of the natural wonders of the world in Northern Ireland. Like them rocks like that, yeah, that definitely. It's one of the most beautiful places you'll ever be. And look, we're right beside Edgewater. Happy days. The Marauders actually were right outside here too. There is the graveyards.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Should I lie and say that? Alex Horford, Captain of the Unreliable.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
See, there's Spacer's Choice, and then there's something else.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Yeah, why is he a special
He
case?
just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Yeah, I'll leave the conversation and head on in. So we do have another quest we can do there. I wonder what is in here. I wonder if that's his house. Are we allowed to take anything in here? Early retirement. That would be good, I'm telling you, that would be good. Let me save it here. We need a new save anyway. So we'll do resume. Right, we were able to use our skills of sneak there. I don't think anyone saw us anyway, so we're all good. Let's get ourselves into Edgewater, the first actual town or city, whatever you want to call it. Emerald Vale. Right, all sorts of people about.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Yeah, that looks...
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Not a bad idea, but I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do.
You need to give him something anyway, so you do, because you've got to pay your dues, you got to pay your debts.
Much obliged.
Right, we obviously don't need to worry about him too much, but what I'm gonna do, oh, what am I doing? Armor management. Oh, wait there. What is that? Well, do you know what? They are better, like. I can put a mask on if I want, like, but I'm okay. Adreno, Jesus, how many people are gonna rap my door today? Sorry about that, folks. People just keep rapping my door. Right. Add, how about ads? Not add the junk, no. We might not be able to use it. Oh wait there, what was it gonna do? Yeah, with nothing really else there. What about the map? There's the map of the place. And then there's the region. It's quite big, to be fair. Right. Ah, quests. That's what I need to do. I've already asked him. I think we did.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Only if we use the term doctor loosely.
You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility. Alive or otherwise.
Yeah, that's
Whether
true.
you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, it's my job to make you look like a million bits.
Yeah, I should go. I think I've already did him. Right, let's go in here. Who the hell is this fella?
I'm fine. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile. There's a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As
Oh, yes,
spry as
there's
a
plagues
spring
and all.
chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Yep, definitely.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Yeah, just who knows
I'm
what.
dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon
I'm
I
turning
shall be
sad all of
ushered
a sudden
through the
there.
great cannery in the skies.
Why do they keep saying cannery in the sky?
Plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that.
Well, there's
I'll
nice
pay
people
your
out there.
fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help you?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I'll try and do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Hypochondriac.
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
I'll be leaving you now. Yep, I'm gonna take this marauder thing off because.
You're making a mistake working for.
Oh, whoa. Someone's trying to talk to me.
Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac.
Thought that.
Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive.
Jeez.
How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
The graphics are so good, like, aren't they? In this. But I played it before, I just haven't played it in a while, and that's why I'm so,
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't
well,
want
I'm
you
loving it all,
implicated
to
for
be
what
honest.
I'm trying to do.
Couldn't get the words out there.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all I can ask of you.
No problem. Right, then we are going to get the other debts here needed for him. And then we'll go and do that mission, and then we'll go and try and find some sort of space regulator thing. It's good to do the early stuff, so it is as quick as you can, really. This is where they make, I don't know, what is it, tins of tuna and stuff. Anyway, we need to go in here. I think it's in here anyway. Is anyone here? Oh, why? We got a bolt pistol as well. I'm gonna put that up there. Oh no. Right, so how do we swap between weapons? Ah, there we go. Happy days. Vending machine offer a variety of items to purchase, no problem. What have I got to sell? I do have stuff to sell. Oh, I don't think I can yet. Wait there a wee minute. Tell me to go in here. Ah, right, upstairs. Right. Makes sense.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Jeez.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
Jeez, that's
Shame,
not
though.
good.
Eugene was a good worker.
That is not good at all. Right, you said this guy shot himself?
Woke
Why?
up one morning and put a round through his upper story.
Jeez.
Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Yeah, that's...
Eugene wasn't family.
What? Did you said he was his closest relative?
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death.
What?
I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
What the hell? That's insane.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Oh, jeez. What are they going to do, arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
That is ridiculous. He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his Adams be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear.
Brilliant.
I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace.
He can.
And the rest
of us
can get on with their own lives.
No one cares about him. Gee, I feel bad for Eugene, you know. Shocking. Absolutely shocking behaviour from this town. But anyway, let's get the other fees that we need to collect. We're going to go to this one because it is pretty close. If I go through here, I think she says, or he says, near the the shipping docks or something. I could be wrong though, but we'll check down here. Salt tuna, that's what you call it. It's not just tuna, salt tuna. But this game is brilliant, you know. It's got different organisations and these people work for them, and they have to constantly be like, they're like a walking advertisement for them, you know. Crazy, but it's a brilliant game. So it is. I would recommend people play this because it's got that like Borderland. Oh, what the hell? Nah, I'll go out the other way. I don't think this is right. It's got that Borderlands and Fallout type of feel to it, you know. Borderlands with like the guns and all, and then Fallout with like the quests and the karma stuff and all. Well, don't think there's karma in this, but you can do stuff that's pretty evil or pretty good. Right, let's run somewhere else.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Wish we had some better rations.
Yeah, I've already talked to this fella, but wait there a minute. I wonder if is anyone seeing me here? So we're going to save the game quite quickly, just in case I do get caught. I'm going to steal all the stuff. Why not?
What can I do for you?
You need to pay up.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy.
That's not it.
This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You
These
ought to let the vicar
NPCs
take a look
are hilarious.
inside your head. Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism.
So they're on different
like a
planets here, so they
soothing
are.
balm
So
on a
Earth,
feverish head. Or so you'd
the
expect.
Hope ship was sent
You'll
into
find him
space
in our
first,
local
I think.
church. Probably neglecting
For
his
some reason,
duties.
they were left for 70 years frozen.
He doesn't seem to
and
like
then
us
you were
much.
took out.
The vicar has not
And
been with
then
us
all
long,
these other
and in his
colonies
relatively
were
short tenure in Edgewater
placed on
gives
different
off
planets.
a distinct whiff of superiority. Go ahead.
Oh, I really like the idea and about this game. It's really good.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months.
Jeez.
I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
Daniel, how you doing, mate? How are you?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Jeez. That is crazy.
We're a sensible people.
Right. He's not paying up for some reason. I've got to go elsewhere. Is there no other way you can get out down here?
Heard something outside the walls today.
We discovered another store. I think we'll go out this way actually. It might bring us to where we need to go. Better than nature. Has this froze on me? No, it hasn't, it hasn't. Oh, thank you very much, Daniel. I really appreciate that. That's a really nice thing to say. Thank you. Glad to have you here, mate, watching. I would recommend this game. This game's very good. So it is. It's so good. It's the Outer Worlds. It's on Game Pass, but obviously, if I don't know what it would be on if it is on PlayStation, but I know it's like this for Xbox.
Back up for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Anyway, I'm going to leave you to it, mate. You can do as you want. We're going to go back in here. So we are. Oh, what's in here? Oh, we can take that too. Right, let's head back in. Oh, there's some stuff over here. Yeah, we can't break into that just yet. Let's back into Edgewater. But it's such a good, cool game about space, so it is. It can be a bit confusing, the game, you know. So it can, but I personally enjoy it and think others would enjoy it too, you know. That's why I'm going to start playing it again here. It's got great graphics and all, and big maps, dangerous enemies, all sorts.
Something like you
Another day at the cannery.
I need to go and talk to this guy here. So I do. The only one giving me any grief was the hairdresser. I couldn't get the money off him. Or the barber, whatever you want to say. Right, let's talk to Silas here.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
What was in his back room?
Well, that's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Well, at least he admits it. So I'll happily oblige to doing that for you. Right, let's go and extort this guy.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice.
Never mind about Spacer's Choice.
To dig
Get
up a
those
man's
gold
body.
teeth.
and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You can indeed.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Right, let's go out. Complete this first, well, it's like a second wee mission, but the first in Edgewater. And then we're going to do another one in Edgewater, or we're going to actually head on up here and get this medicine we need. But there's marauders about. And then we're going to go back and then we'll have done 2 missions there. Back to back, and then we'll try and get engine for our spaceship. So we will.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
Well, that's true.
You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Right, take care, see you later. Right, we've got to do this other mission now. If I go to your journal, which is it the long tomorrow? Let's go. The long tomorrow, down here, so 300 yards down this way. We're going to cut across through a graveyard. Why not? Hopefully there's no ghosts. I like the way they've buried them though, with all them around them so they can't get out. You don't want a zombie apocalypse on an alien planet. That wouldn't be good for things. So it would. Right, I believe we're going to start heading into some bad territory. Can we get in here? Nah, we can't. Or can we? Nah, we can't. Or no, we can, we can. Can't get in there though. Can't get down here. Whoa! Oh! Ankle broke. Whoa, what the hell? Jump. Jump. Can you get in here? Oh, you cannot. You can get in here though. Anything in here that can hurt me? Nope. There is a vending machine there though. Can't get into that. Oh, happy days. Level 3, ranged. Right, let's apply. Trying to be a bit more overall. The things. Oh, we can't. Can we get out here? No, we can't either. Jeez. Oh, there's marauders there. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, a hunting rifle, happy days. Some better weapons. Oh. Right, let's get the hunting rifle in there. Do like this weapon though. Oh, is there anything in here? This is like a marauder camp here. So it is. There's stuff down there as well. Oh, jeez. Whoa, who else is attacking me? Oh, down here. Stop running. Fool. That hunting rifle isn't too bad, to be fair. No, you can't get in there. Spacer's choice. Let's seal everything you've got. They'll help me out lock picking. I don't know whether. John, I will. Why not? Got a good gun out of it though. So what did? Well, no, I can't get in there just yet. Anything else around? What have you got for me, folks? Oh, whoa! There we go. Good bit of shooting there. Use the environment around us too. Let's go into the community centre. Whoa. Sure grip. We're gonna take that. Take that. Oh, we can't get in there. There's some crazy wildlife there. Can't get into that. Not good for these people. Killed in a toilet. That's alright, it does matter hit me. Oh, plasma refill, happy days. Glad that I come in here then. Oh, shot off shotgun. Right, a workbench. Right, wait there. So I do want to take... I have it there. Is that a grenade launcher? Since we're in here... I think the shotgun will be better to use. Ah! Can't get that anyway. That was a waste of time. Oh, we've got to get that another way then. See what there is around. Take all that. Take that. Oh no, we don't want to go outside. We'll have to stay in here. We'll have to kill all these ones that are in there. There we go. More killed, which is good. Oh, there's an antique one. Didn't see that ever before. Brilliant. So the currency in this game is bits. So it is. Which is pretty funny. I think we got what we needed to get, which is good. Let's take everything we can in this wee place. We're gonna take that. Yeah, happy days. I think that is it. Who ate my lunch? Right, let's leave now. We've got a few more weapons doing that as well. See, it's always important to do those wee extra missions to start things off with. There's no point running ahead, you know, to try and you know, beat the game so quick. You may as well take in all the extra wee bits and details and quests that the game gives you. I think it's always a better option. Look at that though, it looks really good. So it does. Good wee world. I'm gonna give it to the girl so she can treat more people other than that just hypochondriac. You know, there's no point. I'll do something nice. It's funny, people would probably watch my shorts and go I'm a maniac, but if they watch me play Fallout, they watch me play this, any type of karma, other than maybe Red Dead, you know, try to do the right thing. Whereas people will probably give me grief for... But then there's so many soft people out there nowadays, you know, that get offended by a game. You know what I mean? If you get offended by a game, you should really, like, lock the doors of your bedroom and, you know, nail your quilt into your bed and lie underneath it, because... Yeah, that would be your best bet.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
At least you got your health.
That's it. That's the most people's response to something like that, you know.
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Right, sweet.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
Right, see you later. Now let's go and do the mission we need to do, which is Stranger in a Strange Land. Let's complete this. So we need to go up the elevator here. Let's go. Your generic elevator music.
Please hold him. I explained this addressing the grease monkey, Argo. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what
I
do
was
you
not
mean?
entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
No problem.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful.
Happy days.
You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I can use a company.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. He was actually nice about it there, right, companions? You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a various number of ways. Combat support, enhance your skills, increase your carrying capacity. That's true. You unlock a special companion abilities. Right. Happy days. Let's go, Pavard, then. Oh, skill points are there. And a perk as well. There we go, and then over to perks. We'll get another perk. Apply, yes, let's go.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Oh, okay. Well, enjoy the music then, Pavarotti. For some reason you've got the name of like an Italian
Hey, mister,
opera
can we
singer.
talk?
Oh.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, get my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Right, I suppose it couldn't hurt to
Thanks,
stop
mister.
by.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Right, where's the vicar?
I'm sorry. I'll just be...
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service.
De Soto.
Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Miss Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Right, no problem.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Yep.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
How was that about any danger, you know? Oh well, we've got a job to do. Let's go. Oh, we went completely the wrong way. Right, well, we'll just run round this way. Pavarotti behind us there. Can we get in any of these places? We can't. Right, where did he say this book was? We'll get that for him too. Ah, it's not too far down here. Let's go, Pavarotti. There is some marauders down here, but we'll deal with them. Oh, what a shot.
Don't mess with
And do what? You're dead. There we go. Let's see what's upstairs. Nah, we don't need that. Anything around here? Right, let's go to where we were going. Oh, right.
Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Right, wait 30 minutes. So, did I go into... Ah, Pavarotti. Is that what she's got? What else can we break down? We can break down that. So what are we down to 86? Happy days means we can run now though, which is good. Let's get into the safe.
Nice.
Happy days. Right, that is us. We're able to do that, but let's go to Comes New Power. Whoa, what else is it about? Whoa! Happy days, brilliant. Right, so our health is better. Something down there, like, but we're gonna go this way. This is where we need to go. Running through here. I think I've already killed most of these in through here. Maybe I haven't. Happy days, more stuff for us to use. Just couldn't get into that other building, but anyway, we will continue on to where we need to go. I think it's on round here. Oh, there's somebody there.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A Geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on ya. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
That's it. That only answer for the first one.
Honest.
Right. We'll go and speak to her first, this woman. Or do you want to know what? I might do that other mason first.
Fancy duds. Do the tubes get in your way? Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Merchant skill. Happy days. Well, I can sell stuff to him. There we go. More stuff sold. So she's meant to be way down here. Let's go and do that then. Figure out where she is. And then we'll come back up. There's marauders there. Get out of here. Oh! Lovely, we make a good team, Pavarotti.
Everyone alright?
There we go, everyone is fine. Great shooting. Whoa! Yeah, we're gonna leave that. I don't think we'll be able to beat it. Brilliant, well done, well done. Did really well there.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Oh, an assault rifle, happy days. Right, let's go searching other places for stuff. Anything else around here? What's in this? Mr. Ouch or Ouch?
You're fast.
Very fast, love, very fast indeed.
Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
This is where you belong.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
You do indeed, you do indeed. You'll be safe though. See you later. I'm gonna search everywhere else here too, so we get more stuff. Frozen dinner. They've even got them in space. He's mean away there, so it is. Why am I still can barely move? What the hell? Oh, I can't get in there. Another main sitting there anyway. Let's head on back. It's not that far up here anyway, the hill. Really liking this game, so I'm glad to be playing it again. Plus of the DLCs for it too, so we'll be doing this quite a lot. just do not want to go up where that primal beast was. I think it was somewhere down there. Not just yet anyway. We can actually sell that. Oh, I'm overcumbered. No.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
That is it. Pay me all your money.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Oh, there's plenty of stuff you can do. Love. Right. Thankfully, there's a trader like just down here. I'm overcumbered right now, but I will be selling some of it. Now that we've done that mission, we can finally get stuck into the mission, the main mission. We've done a load of sort of side quests and things like that there, but I think it's good because it has ranked us up on all a good wee bit.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
No, it was me.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Right, I need to sell stuff to you, so I do. So, what can I sell you? I can sell you that, and maybe one of them. Oh, 104 still need to be, still need to sell you something else. Down to 101. That'll be fine. Right, let's go in and talk to this woman. Open up. Lovely place, like, lovely place. I have to say, that looks good.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
Right, move you on out of there, Pavarotti, whatever they call you.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Well, that's all I'm going to call you.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea.
Oh, that sounds
I brew
terrible.
it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. You're doing this for Reed? Why? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
See, I do think, but then I like that other wee town, to be honest with you. So we've got to go the other way, is it? Let me see what she says. Or let's take her to that guy that's always talking about her. It's not him. It's not that deserter.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
There he is.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're
Parvati.
How are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'm not.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
Well, that's
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Jeez.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Today's your lucky day.
No kidding. Really?
I've got one right here for you, bro.
Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
We'll give it up.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Right, now let's head down to that place we need to go to. Gotta run the whole way round here again. Hopefully the Marauders are still dead. I'll take that off your hands. Can't we get in here yet? Nope. Wait there though. Ah. Yeah, we're gonna still have it on, but you don't have to see the helmet actually. Right, so we're going down here. This is a big part of the place we need to go. There might be robots and all still down here, which... Oh, whoa! That'd be good.
Here we go!
days. A Marauder Fug got right through there too. So he did.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Well, today's your lucky day. Spacer's choice. We're not doing too well here anyway, I tell ya. I wonder what happened to make this place so deserted. I'm gonna sell both of them. Let's go into the geothermal plant, or the geothermal plant. I wish I could speak today, it would be brilliant.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
You actually can't get in there. Or no, you can't. Or we were just there. Right, let's check everything before... Nope. Oh, wait there. Oh, no, we can't. Can't do that. Whoa! That's good the way that charges up. Comes now the power.
Something you need? He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. He never told me a word to that effect. And since he didn't, I didn't have to say nothing about feeling different. And nothing had to get weird. If he wants to learn about engineering, you should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Right, no problem.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
350 bits, I'll take that. This is one of those missions I hate doing, especially this one, but whoa. That plant worker did not fare well at all.
Here they come! Area.
Oh, big shot. Who the hell was that shooting? Happy days. Brilliant. As we head on up here, I don't think there's any other reason to. Oh, there's people down there. Really don't think we need to go here.
No, just leave me alone.
There's two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale? Yeah, huh?
Get away!
Who's saying that? It's freaking me out.
No, just leave me alone.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. I'm ready for this. Nice one!
Happy days. Time, dilation, location hits. Oh, happy days. Right, another perk. I want the extra 50. So I do. So it means I'm fine for lifting stuff.
Where to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
Person's got no head. Jeez. Who is she fighting?
That's the last of them.
Happy days. There is the last one.
sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Pavarotti. I don't know what way to go here. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Get away!
There's someone else here, I think. And I want to see who it is.
Wait, Phantom!
And then we'll do what we need to do. So we will.
Wait, Phantom!
Who's the Phantom? Oh, where's this guy here?
You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram!
Yeah, that's really gonna get a ghost away, isn't it?
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before.
I'm not a Phantom.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Jesus, this guy is crazy.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender...
Yeah, this guy's nuts.
Zesty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
So that's what he is, an engineer in this plant?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
How long after I ordered the Xbox Series X? I actually bought it in a shop, so it did, so I just went down and got it. I was in and out. I didn't actually, like, order it online or anything like that.
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
You said you were an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
That's true.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Right, so I got the stuff off him then. I think I did. I'm gonna take your impact hammer. So there's a third one of that too we can give to that fella. Brilliant. You don't understand? I went to a store. I bought it in a store, so I walked in, paid the money for it, and I was out in like 5 minutes. So I didn't buy it online. I went into a store. I went into a game and bought it. I didn't buy it online or anything. I didn't get it the day it came out. I just after like I got it like a month after it came out in a store, so I didn't get it on the date. But I didn't order it online. I just got it from a store. Right, we need to run back to that other room. Right, this is where we make
Once
a big
we do
decision.
this, there's no going back.
Yeah.
Yeah, huh? Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you.
Ask
Do you
away.
understand what you're about to do?
I don't really.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I just...
Look, I'm glad to
I
have your
felt like I had to
opinion,
say something.
Parvarati.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Right, I know what we need to do. I think I did that.
I think you did the rightest thing you could, sending the power back to the farm. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they don't care much for me.
The game's looking so good. Oh, thank you, Daniel. It really is a good game, and it's got so much to it, you know. And it's like a planet game, so you go from different planets, and you know, you get your own spaceship and all. It's like a Fallout, Star Wars, Borderlands type of game. It is a really it's a really good one. I'd recommend it to anybody. Now, can I get in here now eventually? Nope. Need 5 to get in there. That is not going to happen. It might not look so good on the screen here, and I do apologise for that. I don't know why that is. I think I'm going to have to invest in a new gaming capture card or something. Because sometimes it looks quite bad on my screen here, but on the TV, when you're playing it through the Xbox Series X or PlayStation, PC, whatever you're playing, it will look well. Right, so I need to go back. Come on. Only your hostiles? Where are the hostiles at? Oh well, I'll just run back then. Yeah, look at them all standing out there. That is not good.
Home is where the heart is. Marauders took that saying a little too literally.
Yeah, this isn't good.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper.
Well, the Series X is really, really good, you know. I think it's just maybe my whole systems and stuff in terms of the, it could be the internet too and things like that. There, I don't think, because the Series X is a brilliant console, you know.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Yeah, that's a crazy,
As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms.
Yeah, that is crazy, like a crazy story for her. Whoa!
What do you think you're doing? Carry on.
Didn't mean to do that.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. No kidding. Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Oh, happy days, right.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox.
You could indeed, Thomas. Nothing stopping you.
Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her. Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. She'll stay here and curse us till the end of her days. I expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and loath as I am to admit it, We need Edgewater.
That's it.
You okay with this, Grace?
My affairs are all settled. Thanks for helping me with Zoe.
Just give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes. If you run into Reed, you tell him we're coming back, yeah?
I will indeed.
Back to the old cannery, huh? Don't know what else I expected.
Whoa. What's Zoe saying?
How do you expect me to enjoy the adventures of the masked marketeer with no power?
Right, let's go back to, where is it? Edgewater. Right, where do we need to go again? Oh, wait there. Where's this pointing us to? Ah.
Yeah, huh?
Come on, come on. Let me just save the game here.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater.
Thank you.
By all means. This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers. I pushed them to their breaking point.
Oh, thank you, Daniel. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Honestly, thank you, mate. I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad you're here. Always am. And you're very knowledgeable too on your consoles, Daniel. So, fair play to you, and thank you again for your support. It really means a lot.
With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise. I expect we'll grow. And I expect I can ask corporate to send us some more medicine. We'll survive, one way or another.
You will indeed.
Thomas Kemp? I remember him. Had to write him up for daydreaming a few too many times.
He tries real hard, Mr. Thompson. This is something he wants to do. That'll make him twice as good.
I will give him a chance to impress me. If he knows his way around a toolbox, I may have a place for him in the Holcomb workshop.
Brilliant, brilliant. Happy days. We're up to level 7 now, which means... Brilliant, brilliant. Right. Now we need to go to your ship.
Something you need?
Right, again, let's head to the map. Let's go regional and head back to our ship.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
I can understand wanting to go back.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I think it's a great idea.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
You do indeed. Right, actually, to be fair, there's one more mission I need to do back in Edgewater, to be fair. Forgot all about it. Spectrum vodka, a glass for every class. Yeah, well, don't be drinking too much vodka, people, in real life, because it is not good. Right, I need to head back to the church. Which isn't there. Oh, here it is, here.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
That's true.
The greater good can be difficult to determine. None of us can know the effects of our decision in a year, or 10, or 100. Take comfort in the fact that your choices are always, ultimately, in line with the grand plan. Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Jeez, the cursing.
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Bakono, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion.
Folks, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I know it's been a long one, but I'm really enjoying this game.
They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan.
We're going to let the vicar
But
speak.
most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Yep.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Brilliant, brilliant. Sounds good, let's go.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar.
You've now got 2 followers. You can have 2 followers, but you can have more, so you can, but you can only have 2 at a time. Like, actually, come with you. So we're gonna get on our spaceship and get out of this planet. We're a good bit into the, not like a lot, but I mean 2 followers with the spaceship. We've done that mission, all the other wee side missions too. So I think we're doing well.
Easy.
Oh, happy days. Right.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Have a power
Do you
regulator.
know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
Oh, you're right
Our
about that.
engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
No problem. Is someone following me there? Aye, they're following me. That's alright. It's all good. Right, now let's speak with Ada and maybe get off this planet.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. Look at that beautiful spaceship, the Unreliable. We're getting out of Edgewater on this planet to somewhere else. Look at that flying away. Beautiful. Beautiful. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight. You're right about that.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Let him talk.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
It looks like a movie. You're right about that. It really does.
I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any
It's a brilliant,
unnatural
it's a
drippage?
brilliant game with
Perfectly
that type
normal
of
side effect of
mixture
thawing.
of like
I
movie
assure
and just being a great game.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame.
I agree.
The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
I think you're right.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists.
No problem.
Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Right, fine, I'll go and have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time.
You tested this game for Sony 5 and PC as well.
I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. No problem. Well, we're in space now. Look at that beautiful view there. It sort of looks like Earth, but I don't think it is Earth. Different planets. There's planets there too. Gonna have a wee look around the ship again.
Yeah, so this is my hiding spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet.
Always random.
I
How
figured
are
the
you?
kitchen
How
would
you
be right up
doing?
in the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
It is. Right, what do you think of the ship? Or do you want to know what? I'm really enjoying this. So we're just going to keep it going. You like Spider-Man 2? Spider-Man's brilliant, yeah. Haven't watched the movies in a long time, though. But yeah, that's the one reason why PlayStation would have been good as well, because of the Spider-Man games. Brilliant, always random. Glad to hear that. I'm doing really well, so I'm too. It's a nice day out there, so doing good.
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space, but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Oh.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or at least, ways that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before.
Right.
Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
It's not the best TV, it's not a good TV, it's Bush, but it is a 50, I think it's a...
You answered
it. I am gratified.
I think it's a 50-inch TV, yeah.
Convincing.
It's just not the best. What game is this about? It's like a space game. It's wait there, let me finish this conversation. I
don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top.
But yeah, it's like about a game just where you go to different planets and things. It's sort of like a Star Wars Fallout Borderlands type of game, you know.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
It is a hard one to describe, always random, but you will, once you play it more, you will see how good it is, you know.
I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like you wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us. Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
Yeah, schooling's not for everybody.
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big old hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with your father
About
after
a year.
school? Oh.
I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
That's good shape. Right, we can actually use this to craft stuff and to make things better. Right, install a mod, comma. Extendo site. Nah, I don't know if I want that. Nope. Nope. Extendo site. Do you know what? I will give that to that. Mr. Ouch. Yeah, why not? Sure grip, speed grip. Let's give it the speed grip. There we are. Armor. Rack control armor. Backpack. Oh, happy days, that'll be good. So we'll do that there. What is this? Heavy power armor. Do you know what? This one's good. I'll put the backpack on that. Right, there's another sawed-off shotgun. I'll not need it right now. Just keep that there. Thanks for watching, folks, by the way. I really do appreciate it. Let me just... This game can be so complicated, folks, so it can, so... Oh, the lie's good. Yeah, I'll put that on. And then I'll put... Where is it? The elite. There we are. Oh, we can transfer stuff now over to it, which is good. Stuff I'm not gonna need. Let's transfer. There we go. I think we're down a lot. What is this? Pick up. Oh. Protect. Oh, it disguise on you and your companions that access the restricted areas. Yeah, I know what that is. That's good, that actually. So we got this ship from a guy, Horfon, Captain Horfon. He ended up dying.
You might want to consider changing your clothes more often.
Yeah, Ada, you be quiet. But look at that, we got that from Edgewater. Never dream of. I know I feel bad that way. Maybe in real life I would have changed that, but too many other innocent lives would have been wrecked. Oh, there's Sam. We need to get him up and running. Oh, there's the vicar. This is his room. So you've got companions as well in this game. So Sam is one, that's his room. Which, by the way, we can take this. You've got the vicar in there. Vicar Max, that's his room. Can we take this stuff? We can. And then there's other rooms too for other companions. Like, that's a room that's not being used. Same as that. I think that... Oh, there's the vicar there. What's he doing in here? Is it in his room? Or is it? I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna head back down and we're gonna go and do another mission, folks. So we are. Right, so these are all the planets you can go to. There's Monarch. I think maybe that's where we were. Or no, it wasn't. We were Terra 2 here. So there's so many different planets you can get yourself to. There's an asteroid and all. But I'm not too sure where we need to go. Oh, the Groundbreaker. So we need to go to the ship. Let's fast travel to the Groundbreaker docks. Welcome to the system map. You can fly to any locations unlocked. Some of them are planets as well. There's the Groundbreaker there. Some of the other planets are from the DLC, so
Can we chat?
yeah, 2 seconds. Are from the DLC that we will get to. We will do that at some point. But there's a long way to go until then, I think. But anyway, let's talk to
Hey, Captain.
Pavarada.
I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
That's true.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Happy days.
Did you want to talk about something else?
Nothing else for now. We're all good. Break time's over. Right, let's get on out here. We'll bring both of them with us. Let's go. So you can bring 2 companions out with you, but you can have like, I think you can have like 8 in your ship, but you can only bring 2 of them out to the world with you.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure.
Right. We're on the Groundbreaker now. This is another big ship.
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would shut down.
Careful where you smoke. Customs and inspection, right this way.
Right, let's save this then. Right there. Just in case.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Well, let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
No problem.
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Right, let's go on.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I have to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Ah, right. I'll go and straighten that out.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
No problem.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated.
No
Is there
problem.
anything else I can help you with?
Corporal Leonard Wheeler, whatever you call you. See you around.
Be seeing you.
Let's go. Who's this? Don't need to worry about her.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Try not to be
Here we
distracted
are.
by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about. Captain,
Yeah.
could I have a moment of your time?
Let me see.
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
You know somebody that can read the
I've
book?
been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Sounds like a good lead, but how do I find him?
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off to Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Right, no problem. No problem, always random, no problem at all. Understandable.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Thank you, Captain.
Right, where do we need to go again? Journal, possibly anywhere. Yeah, I need to go in here.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the lodge.
Anyway, enough of that argument.
Hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Yeah.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this?
No devilry, he was an idiot.
Miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
It's a good way to look at it.
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yeah, he sure did.
Ah, that's just like him.
It's good to lie. You can actually lie in this game as well,
Tell
which is
me,
good.
how did he die?
He died, yeah.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
Yeah, you don't want to know details.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? That's... well...
Let me see...
just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now?
Oh, is it?
Board will have
Right,
my
right.
head.
Are they yours, all those
I'm
random
sorry.
characters,
This is
or are
terribly
they...
unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I
It was a
might
great
help you
match,
with?
so it was, though.
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
No problem. Oh, happy days. Oh, am I get a perk as well? Don't worry, always random, don't worry. You know, we were discussing a good matchup there, so don't be worrying. Right, that'll do for that. Perks, right, what other perks? Oh, that's good. I do like the fact of being faster. I think that always helps. Right, Vicar, you get no problem, always random. Do not worry about that. I'll be glad to see them, so I will. I'll be glad, no matter what type of match it is. Right, what else have I to do here? Speak to Gladys on the weapons for the void. We're gonna do that, this mission here.
Can you see this man?
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble.
It did indeed.
Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Thank you very much.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off.
And what's that?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
No problem. Wait there.
Sorry about the heat. Here, drink up. No excuse for dehydration on my watch.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole
Give her a
space
bit of
station,
encouragement
I was
here.
wondering if...
Go on,
you
Pavarotti.
could teach
Or
me
Pravati,
some things.
whatever the hell he called you.
I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Yep, you get back to working. And doing what we need to do. Whoa! Just closed on us there. Right. Do you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do that wee mission first. Return to the unreliable. Right, let's go to the back bay then, or the back bays. Miracle on the frontier, deserters forced to return by heroic stranger. Oh, here we go.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
No problem.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Here they come!
One hit, Captain!
go. We're doing well. We're doing well. Good battle. Good battle. That's everybody. Or no, it's not just yet. But we are going to search all these. So we are. Happy days. We'll get some good. See, the reason I could have easily convinced them not to attack me, but where's the fun in that? And then I wouldn't have got all this good loot. So I'm glad we did that. All sorts of stuff here. Oh no. So it's crazy, all these people that live here and talk to you that aren't these guys, they're like walking advertisements. They either work for Spacer's Choice or Auntie Cleo's, is it? And things like that, and you'll hear their wee you'll just hear soon enough. Like, it is crazy but funny at the same time.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Well, our character was frozen for 70 years floating through space. I'm gonna look everywhere else here too. We've got to. You can't get in that way. Right, let's head this way then, I think. Or whoa!
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by. That's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam. I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Oh, well. Let's take all this. Oh, happy days. Oh, look at all the food in here.
Smells kind of like old Wes's outflow pipes.
People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Fight on our hands.
Oh.
Everyone all right?
Brilliant, brilliant. Got a good team here. We've got a good team. Brilliant, we're getting all sorts of stuff here, so we are. There's gotta be another way we can get around there. If If there's not, we could be snookered, as they say. Oh, happy days, here we are.
Incoming! Nice kill! Wow, not even a scratch!
Here, it's a really good game, so it is always random. I really would play it, honestly. It's fantastic. So it is, I've completed it, did all the DLCs and all for it ages ago. And I'm glad to be back in,
May's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
you know, to be playing it again. It really is a fantastic game. Right, whoa. Shh. This is one I would recommend you to get, so it is always random. It's fantastic. Whoa. So what do we need to do with them? Do we need to go just back up? Manta Queen, they are tough to kill, so they are, it really is always random. It's brilliant. It's got that, like, to me it's like Star Wars, Borderlands, Fallout all mixed into one. You know, it's got the spacey Star Wars type of feel to it. It's also, for the guns, got like Borderlands to it. And then the missions are very Fallout-like. So they are, and the graphics are really good too. You gonna talk to me, love?
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight manticore infestation.
Sweet.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Right, let's go. These manta pillars are quite hard to tackle, but... Wait there. Is this the right place to go down? There's the Vicar Max, and there is Parvati. Right, let's go.
The controls are in the back of the machine.
See, when they burn you, you'll hear them screaming all. So you will. Which is quite funny. Right, claim you fool. Claim. Graphics are great. They are, even though it doesn't probably look so good right now on my,
Good news, some television security mechanicals booted up. Bad news, diagnostics says
on my YouTube channel. I really do apologize if it does look bad. I don't know what's going on.
Back, Captain.
That's right.
Beat this.
I'm expecting that.
Alright, Laurie, how are you? How you doing? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else up here. I think we can maybe drop down here. Whoa! Everyone's good. I'm doing really well, Laurie. Thanks for asking.
The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you things.
It does indeed. It owes me a lot. Oh no. Don't want to break my legs here. Oh, here. Didn't even see that. Oh no. Oh! You hear that snap? There's the vicar. To be honest with the vicar.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
I know you do. Wait there. I need to fix Stevens up with some armor. Especially Vicar. There he is, he's looking a wee bit more combat ready now. Pavarati will get you some more when we get back to the ship.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
We are indeed.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
You're right, and don't forget it.
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Oh.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5. No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or sometime dire soon.
Why are you about to lose comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Sounds like it's time to get... yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief. I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
I hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
No problem.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
The thing is, though, you can't get back to Earth. That's the crazy part.
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
Right. Oh, we've got skill points available. There we go. Thank you very much, Laurie. I really appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Right, wait there, wait there. We're gonna go and do that mission for, and then make, to be fair, this might be the last mission. Whoa!
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Hey, that pad down.
There is the beautiful ship that we own, the Unreliable. Who is this? Felix? Oh, Felix.
Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Always smooth.
Yes, I absolutely am.
Gotta respect it.
That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Do you wanna know what? You're hard.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Happy days. We'll see you in the ship.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Really? We're picking up strays now?
Yes, vicar, so be
Look at
quiet.
that. A real vicar. I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
I need to give these armor and stuff. By the way, folks, I really appreciate the likes and the views. Thank you very much, honestly, for you to just come here and spend your time watching. I really do appreciate it. It's probably one of our longest streams, 3.5 hours, and it's not over just yet. Right, transfer. Right, so we need to get rid of some stuff here. I don't need... We've got a really good weapon there. We've got a light machine gun and all too. We're actually not doing too bad, you know. Right, transfer. Attack skills, we could use that. Right, wait there, let me jump over here. There we are. Right, we need to go elsewhere now. To the Relay GB23. Let's go. And that's how you travel about. You can go to Silicon Monarch and all those other places, but that looks cool, doesn't it? Can we stand on the glass? Look at that. Very cool looking. Right, let's head on our way out. We're gonna bring Felix, so Vicar Max, you can stay here. I don't know, pray or something, and we'll go on out. Wandsworth cigarettes. Doesn't sound too bad. Right.
Who's living in a relay station all the way out here?
Captain, this place is supposed to be empty, yeah?
Yeah, boss?
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Right, wait there. So Felix, we need to give you a boost. Right, wait there, we actually need to give you our stuff. There she is. That's a bit better now. Right, there's robots in here, but not to worry, it won't be that hard anyway. We can't get in that way, it's barred from the other side. What is in here? We may as well take everything. Can't get in that way either. So we can get in this way, which is good, or at least round it anyway. Oh, what's this? Tactical shotgun, happy days. Always good to get. Happy days. Lift all this. So we can, yep, plenty of ammo as well. Lift that for lockpicking. Brilliant. What's this? Looks like a sack of potatoes or something. Let's get into this. Oh, whoa, didn't mean that. A jeweled ring. Oh, whoa, who the hell's this? A janitor? Jeez, we don't want to be opening that.
Dead. Ain't he?
Yeah, he's long gone.
There we are, we've done that as well. Happy days. We've unlocked the way to get back out, but I think there's still some other stuff here. We could do, like, what's that janitor all about? Maybe it's best to just leave it. Ah, we can't get in there. What happens if you go down here?
Easy.
Yeah, we were already around here, so I think that's it really. Which isn't too bad. Now let's head back then to where we need to go, isn't it? Yeah. That wasn't too hard at all, to be fair. Now let's get back to the groundbreaker. There we are.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
But a really good game, honestly. Like, as much as that mission wasn't as hard, there will be harder missions. It gets tougher. But it's got a great feeling to it, the game. I would recommend it to anybody.
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
But we need to head back to Adna here, I think it is.
Have you seen this man? For more offers for
Just her having a wee drink.
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
It did.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
I wonder if she's got anything to say about it.
Felix Millstone. Nice to see you out of docking bay. Keeping your nose clean?
Yes, ma'am. Been at least a couple weeks since my last nose-related incident.
Uh-huh. I'm glad to see you in a captain's custody. Just try not to steal any critical parts from my ship.
Don't know what you're talking about. I'm always honest around Ms. Tennyson.
I tell you to stay out of trouble, but I know you'll find it anyway. Whatever you do, just make sure I don't find out.
Right, see you later. So much more missions to do on this ship, which is what we're going to do the next time. But for now, we're going to head back to the ship, talk to Pavarotti, and then it'll probably be the end of the stream, as we have been going for around 3.5 hours. And I'm going to go off and get something to eat, but... Here, go ahead. Always random. Brilliant, mate, brilliant. And what type of factory is it? Like, is it like what factory work, like repairing machines, working on the line? Maybe it's making parts or whatever. But fair play. Right, where's Pavarotti, or whatever the hell you call it? Where's she floating about?
Okay. So I was watching this program. You remember that spin-off series about the mass marketeer? Halcyon Helen's coming on for a special romance arc? Oh, what if they hold hands?
That's the episode with Ruth Bellamy, right? Been meaning to catch that.
Right.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
You can indeed. Make foam cups and plates, class, man. Brilliant, brilliant.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages, I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. Well, she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it, because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good, but real sweet. Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked.
There, that's not bad.
I
Always
don't
random.
rightly
That's
know.
unbelievable.
It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda. I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold. Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better.
Yep, trying to be
Actually,
your
I had another
encouragement
message
here.
from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel. Who's Isabel? They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week?
Well, it's in the past, so...
Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? Lost Hope? Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Right, anyway, folks, I'm going to save it here. So, I do want to thank everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to go off and get some food, and I will put a WWE video out. Another tournament series matchup will be coming out in about 15-20 minutes. So keep an eye out for that as well. And then I'm hoping to maybe get on Zombies with Mitchell as well later for a late live stream. But thanks again. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and follow me on the likes Instagram and Twitch and TikTok. I really would appreciate it. But you all look after yourselves. I'll see you on the next bit of content. Bye. Always random, Laurie, and whoever else is watching. Thanks again. Oh, but before I go, I've just seen that message. Always random. Hopefully they will call you for an interview. I'm telling you, with experience like that, they will. But yeah, hopefully you get it random. But I'm going to end the stream, folks. Thank you very much again. Have a good one. Bye.